What's up, y'all? It's Cameron with Getting It Outdoors, and today I'm going to be showing you my teal spread and explaining some of the theory behind why I use the decoys that I use.
Here on Getting It Outdoors.
What's up, y'all? I hope y'all are having a good day. If you haven't been here before, my name's Cameron. This is Getting It Outdoors. We do a whole bunch here. We deer hunt, duck hunt, turkey hunt, squirrel hunt, talk about hunting, fishing, bow fishing, all sorts of stuff. But today our main topic is going to be these decoys right here. And this is going to be probably what my teal spread is going to be this year. And so let's start off with the theory behind it. Teal will group up in pods of hundreds to, 100, 150, 200, down to pods of just 6, 7, 8, 12. But my theory behind this is you don't have to have a whole bunch of decoys, especially when you're hunting the way that I like to hunt. The way that I like to hunt, go out to a field, find a pothole. I'm talking 12 feet by 20 feet. Super, super small. I'll throw in some footage here of a pothole that I found. It was quite large, probably about 100 feet by 50 feet. But I counted 96 teal that dropped into there, whether it be coming in squads of 6, 7, 8, all the way down to just onesies, twosies. But it was kind of some of the most fun I've ever had just watching ducks, period. Alright, so during teal season, most of your ducks are not going to be fully plumed. And fully plumed basically means that they have all their pretty colors. The green wings are going to have brown heads with green, and the blue wings are gonna have their gray heads with a white stripe down the side, and that's just not super realistic, especially during the early seasons. They're gonna be kind of dullers. All your browns and grays and stuff like that are just gonna be one solid color. But also, you're gonna have those few select ducks that are fully plumed. You got your Mallard Drake with the green head, you've got your fully plumed wood ducks and whatnot. But here in Tennessee, our wood duck teal season and goose season are all at the same time. Meaning you can throw a whole spread of just teal, wood ducks, and geese, and that'll just be what's in season. But to ducks, I don't feel like that looks super realistic to them. What I feel looks realistic to them is a smorgasbord of different ducks. You've got some wood ducks, some teal, a few big ducks, mallards, whatever it be, as far as the big ducks in your area. But here for the South, we usually run quite a few decoys, but the ducks don't seem to work. So I'm gonna try this season and get my decoy spreads from 2 dozen, maybe to 10, 12 decoys at a time. And I'm not gonna throw, your general U shape or your J shape, even though they are proven. I feel that all the ducks have seen that all the time. Every single duck season, they just see your classic U, your classic J, your whatever decoy spread shape that you decide to throw. And I feel that's not super realistic. If you ever watch ducks, they're kind of in these separate little pods. They aren't really all, in a U. Either that, or you've got ducks that are just in a big area, just all spread out. And I feel that throwing a big spread of ducks that are just spread out and leaving a few select potholes open for them to land in would probably do better for you than, say, throwing a J where they're all just kind of, you know, you got a big cluster up here and some few sprinkled throughout here and a big cluster down here. I don't feel like that would be super realistic because ducks don't just shape up like that. Onto the spread that I'm throwing for teal season. Right here, I have a half dozen green wings. These are all game winners from Academy. They're like $35 a half dozen. They are made out of the Flex Tough material, which means that they flex and they bend and the paint's super good on them. But these are fully plumed. I feel like these look more natural as far as a darker color teal goes, or a lighter color, just one single color teal. I got my ducks quacking over there. I feel like these just show better as far as natural goes. The hens look like hens, and these, I feel like if teal are going fast enough, these look like hen teal. Kind of the same premise that goes with what I'll show you about my Gadwalls. But I got a half dozen of these, and I'm just gonna throw them out willy-nilly, not really make a certain pattern, but I plan on adding another half dozen or dozen teal along with these. Here I've got my big ducks. Now I'm throwing these Gadwalls. These are also game winner. Like I said, these are all game winner. I got my Gadwall hens. I've got Gadwall drakes. I have Mallard hens, and I've got one token fully plumed Mallard Drake feeder. Now, I feel like this is more of a natural setting for ducks as far as the one fully plumed Drake, right? This guy's just feeding. It's not just got a super bright green head just sticking up out of nowhere. So unlike this hen green wing that just has his head sticking straight up, this green head, this Mallard Drake, is just feeding, doing his own thing. He's not really looking around. He's not really doing anything, just feeding. Now, the premise behind having these Gadwalls is I feel like these look like immature drakes from the air, immature Drake mallards from the air. They look like Gadwalls during big duck season because you've got a bunch of green heads thrown out there. But these, during the early big duck season, during teal season and whatnot, look like immature Drake mallards. I have 3 of these Drake Gadwalls on my cords right now for the spread that I'm gonna throw during teal season. They just look like immature Drake mallards. I'm throwing a few of these Gadwall hens, and I'm also throwing a few hen mallards, like this one right here. This is an active, and I've also got this feeder right here. These are game winner. They come like this. This isn't any special decoys or anything like that. But I feel like making a jerk string with these couple feeders, throw the couple feeders on a jerk spreader or something like that, and throw a lot attentive or active duck, and you got a success for a bunch of motion. If you throw that kind of in the middle of your spread, it'll move all the decoys around it, and I feel like that gives some natural motion. The only thing that I don't have here that I might or might not put in my decoy spread is a Mojo. Now, I don't particularly like Mojo's brand of spinning wings. I went through 3 of them in one season, and my buddies went through a couple of pieces themselves. Their ripplers aren't super strong, so their motion decoys, Mojo motion decoys, are not my preference. I think I'm gonna run more water motion this year than spinning wing. So as far as big duck season goes, I might or might not get a Mojo style spinning wing for my spread, whether that be a Lucky Duck or the Avian X ones or anything like that. I think I'm just gonna go with water motion. Jerk string, bud squirters, ripplers, anything like that. I just don't feel that the spinning wings do what they used to do in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s when we were just able to smack ducks on the daily. Kind of have to be more strategic with it. So my spread right now is 15 decoys. That's not a whole lot, but I guarantee you can kill birds with that. If you've got 15 decoys, and you've got 4 or 5 of them making some motion in the water, that's going to do pretty good, especially for teal and wood ducks. Wood ducks love water motion, teal loves spinning wing motion. So I might throw in a spinning wing type decoy with these, whether that be a dove spinning wing or a teal spinning wing. I'll probably end up getting a dove because I'll use that during dove season as well, and I will use it during duck season and just use it for these teal spreads, or say an early season spread when the ducks aren't super plumed yet. So as far as this decoy spread goes, I feel like it's a good idea. We'll test it out in theory, and we'll see how we can or cannot improve this. If we have to take ducks out, put more ducks in. Like I said, I might get a half dozen or dozen more teal, and I think I might get a half dozen wood ducks as well. The only thing I don't really like about the wood ducks is the wood ducks that you get come fully plumed, and the wood duck drakes that I have shot in the early season have not been fully plumed. I have shot 1 wood duck drake in the early season that was fully plumed. Here's a picture of it. And even at that, it wasn't really fully plumed. He had some bright colors, but he wasn't fully plumed. So I might throw 3 wood duck hens and a couple of wood duck drakes fully plumed out, or throw all my wood duck hens and throw a wood duck drake fully plumed out. With that being said, I hope this video was informative to you guys. If you do enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me out, and it would help me get to a place where I can bring you these videos either daily, weekly, bi-weekly, something like that, because with work, all that, these videos aren't coming out as fast as I feel like they should. Share with all of your friends, because the more people we can get on here, the bigger we can grow this, the more videos I can get out to y'all. But I hope y'all are having a good day, and if not, I hope it gets better from here, and I'll see y'all in the next one.